Well, guys, I thank you for tuning in. If you actually watch that video, thank you so much for your support. I'm just trying to share what I have learned with you. It's been a battle learning nutrition, learning proper food habits, but I made the decision to do it, and 2 weeks into it now, it's actually a lot easier. And I'm now finally starting to get compliments from people saying that they've really noticed a difference now. Besides my unkempt appearance, I just haven't felt like taking clippers or a razor to my face lately. So I got a little bit of a beard going on, but generally I do keep some scruff because I had to shave enough when I was in law enforcement that I just got tired of shaving. So for the past few years, I just pretty much use clippers and take down the length of the beard. And looks like I keep a 5 o'clock shadow all the time, but luckily for me, I think that's supposed to be fashionable now. I don't know. I'm not a fashionable guy. I'm just me. But anyway, so I hope that, like, again, I was able to share something, what you've learned. I hope I was able to teach something. I hope I was able to inspire someone to make better habits. And just kind of letting you go through some of the thought process that I have when I'm selecting food. There's a lot of temptations out there, guys. You know, I love bacon. And bacon's okay every once in a while. I just choose not to have it right now. But that next time when I allow myself to have it, it's going to be that much sweeter. But it's a struggle, and I have to pay attention to labels. And of course, since I buy in bulk, because I do the meal preps now, that I'm actually trying to watch finances when it comes to food budgets a little closer. Normally I just didn't care. I just ate whatever, and if it tasted good, I was going to get it if I was in the mood for it, regardless of the cost. And so not only did I gain weight, I probably spent a lot more money on food. So, and it kind of brings me to another afterthought about, because you hear a lot of people saying, well, I can't eat healthy because it's expensive. Guys, once you set your budget, that's fine. And I know that there are that select element of people in society that it is more of a struggle for. A lot of people can't go out and buy the bulk stuff like I did. I'm very fortunate in that way. But when you start taking in consideration how much you're eating at a time, what you're eating, it really kind of balances itself out. Like, I just spent $200 in Costco, but I also bought enough food for me and my fiance. It's going to last a couple weeks, because, like, I won't cook a chicken breast and eat the whole chicken breast. I'm only going to eat about 8 ounces of it at a time, which reminds me I got to get a food scale, and that'll be my next stop. But I'll measure it out because I'm on a specific restricted diet, and I want to be able to, you know, balance out my nutrition, balance out my intake, because the key to weight loss is intake versus outtake of calories, and finding that balance that your body keeps its metabolism up. I'm still learning. Even though I've lost 17 pounds in 2 weeks, I'm still learning. And there is a way you can overdo it on dieting too much. You can overdo it on exercise, and it kind of works against you. So you gotta find the balance. So it was a good day. I wanted to look at things. It's the first time I've been to Costco in a while. It's the first time I've gone, especially since I've really ramped up in learning proper food portion and balance and nutrition. And I didn't get the things that I normally get when I go to Costco. I mean, it was, you know, I got the bacon, I got the chicken wings, and man, I had a good old time. But I did allow myself a treat. I got one of the rotisserie chickens. Now I won't eat the skin, and it'll, you know, and before, when I was having portion control issues, I'd go home and grab that thing for lunch, and I would just tear into it, and I'd keep going until I was done. And that was part of my problem. If it was in front of me, I was going to pound it until I just couldn't take it anymore. And just like it was, I was going to eat it like a dog before anybody else could. That was just the part of the way my brain was wired, was way it processed. Now I'm trying to retrain my think and give those receptors time, and I think chronic dehydration had a big part of that, because I was trying to feed a dehydration problem with food, and you just can't do it, and no matter what, you cannot outrun a spoon. So, you know, I just had to find a balance. I had to start listening to what people were telling me, especially Royce, especially my friend Mike, my business partner Mike, you know, and Joe, who were, you know, big time power lifters. You know, I got all these people that are just with a vast wealth of knowledge that around me that in the past I refused to listen to. Yeah, they tell me about, yeah, you're right, I know, but I wasn't storing it, I wasn't unlocking it. And finally, a switch was unlocked. I really can't explain. I think it's just one of those things. I just woke up one day and I said, you know what? It's enough. No more excuses. Well, the John Burke video really helped. The one where I previous talked about. And then I decided not to accept defeat anymore. And one of the biggest victories you can have is just what I just did. You know, you can get up and go for a walk. That's a victory. If you can do it every day, that's a huge victory. When you can go into a store knowing exactly what you need for your nutrition, for your diet, and it's the first time you truly really did that properly by yourself without making excuses or sacrifices, saying, oh, I'll have this a little bit and you just won't tell them. Nah, don't bullshit yourself, don't lie to yourself. I went in there and I did it. Today I am celebrating a victory. I had a good workout this morning, Krav Maga, some weights, got the stuff I need. I'm still in my Sneaky PT clothes. I told you about that earlier. And I got out. I got a truck full of $200 worth of food. It's going to last me probably 2 weeks between me and my fiance once I balance it all out and portion it. And I'm going to come back. I think I need to do a cooking video. Anyway, that's enough rambling on from me. This video is going to be long enough. I hope it, again, everybody could learn something that watched it, and I appreciate it for watching it. But there's some questions. If you watch it, I ask some questions about some food items. I expect to see some comments. So guys, let me know what you think. If you have any other nutrition hints, let me know. That would be awesome. Something else to try. You know, we learn together. You know, I share you what I know and learn, and you share with me what you learn, and we learn together. We do it together because we're a team. Anyway, guys, this is Roger. I'm Oscar Mike. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.